Hello, all 9, 10 of you. My name is Luke O'Brien. You guys have all probably heard about Penn State and all this whole scandal with Joe Paterno and all this nonsense. Sandusky, of course, obviously. Anyway, they took down his statue. It was a whole big deal. They got fined like $90 million. And they actually went as far as to change the moniker of the team. They were always known as Linebacker U for producing like 100 million linebackers every NFL draft. They're actually changing their name to Don't Let Us Babysit You. Because of pedophilia. I asked recently what I could do to improve whilst having sex with them. And they said you could have a bigger dick. Anyway. It's fine. I don't care what you think. Unlike most straight people in here, when I have a child, I actually hope that boy or girl, they turn out gay. And not because I'm pro-gay or anything, I just literally don't care. Just so I can't wind up on 16 and pregnant, which with my parenting skills is most likely. And unfortunately, by the time that happens for me, it'll probably be 16 and adopting. Suburbs. So we pull up here in my friend Acura, no big deal. Don't hate the player, hate the game. Anyway, we pull up and we park the car. The first 3 things I see, ambulance, police car. The next thing I see, 2 homeless-looking individuals sitting on the corner, and this is what we hear of their conversation. I don't know if he died, but he got shot in the chest. And, yeah, that's hilarious. My dad was bitching at me the other day. He was like, Luke, why the fuck did you use my loofah in the shower? You know how many fucking skin fibers are in there? And I was like, Dad, if you don't like that, you're gonna hate what I do with your electric beard trimmer. Do you ever, this is a question for the gentleman, I'm gonna sit down because this is boring as fuck, you guys are dead. Gentlemen, do you ever think that a girl is making eyes at you and it turns out she's actually wondering how you climbed your tree to window level in the dark with no pants on? Just me, I guess. Usually is. Maybe it's because I can see every hair on your chest. Take it easy, Magnum PI. I get no money a year, dude. I mean, nothing. I'm standing in front of you. Clearly no one's paying me. On a more serious note, just in pop culture, I would like to give a quick shout out. Michael Jackson truly was the king of pop. Ding little boy's cherries. Oh, sorry, he's dead. I like her now. I hated her before, I like her now. Speaking of little boys engaging in sexual congress, my mom always wanted me to be an altar boy, and I would have done it, but she always bought like no-name laundry detergent, and I really felt Tide was the only thing that did the job for getting the smell of fear, sweat, and old man balls out of my investments. Much like every single person here, I'm high as fuck, so I don't even care if I'm bombing. I don't really like you guys that much, really. That's a nice shirt, fella. Green. I'd say it brings out your eyes, but you're squinting at me, and your hairline's running away from me. Yeah. I made a mistake. I went out with a girl that had broken up with me, and it sucked because at first I thought maybe we would like reconcile, get one of those rebound bangs, but that didn't happen. She just kept bitching at me for the same shit. She was like, "Oh my god, you don't want to seatbelt when you drive?" And I was like, "Oh my god, who let you out of the trunk?" It was interesting. You look like a Russian coke dealer. That is interesting. Polish coke dealer, even better. He's like, huh? No, that's German. Yeah. What's Poland do? Field hockey? We drink and we pass out. You drink and you pass out. Why don't you pass the fuck out then? Anyway, I actually started watching Seinfeld again recently. Not because of any sort of it's funny again or anything like that, any underlying message, just because I love those rare, beautiful scenes where Kramer is being nice to black people. Sorry, I'm on your girlfriend way more than I should be. I don't think so. All the time is not enough. Anyway. What else happened? In America, like last year, year and a half or some shit, they caught Osama bin Laden, which was the biggest threat to world peace. They finally, they shot him in the face and kicked the door down. And they tossed a dead body in the ocean. I don't have a beef with that. Like, I don't think he's a good guy. He doesn't deserve a funeral or anything. All I'm saying is that that's the same thing you tried when you caught Megatron, and he came back like 2 years later. My last joke, let me tell it. I'm sorry. Sorry, David. I feel like we as an as a society, and myself included, obviously I cuss every 2 seconds, we really degrade our language. We use such intricacy to even be able to speak to one another, and then we downgrade it with all these stupid slang sayings and terms. For instance, recently I was in a tattoo parlor, and I saw a man get a beautiful piece done. A tombstone, 2 dates, birth and death, I assume, of his mother, and it said, "I love you, Mom." And then after that, he fucked our language up because he put ellipses, no homo. So anyway, I don't know where the host is or anything like that. This is a silly event. Thank you, my name's Luke O'Brien. Good night.
Luke O'Brien!
Woo!
There's a fine line between, like, funny and, like, controversial, and he likes to snort that line. He's sort of down there. Nice job, buddy.
Oh.
That was Fun Day Monday, didn't it?
Wow.